Hey guys, so for this video, I am going to be doing a review of Scream 6. Yes, despite me not necessarily enjoying the fifth one, I watched the sixth one because, well, as per usual, I wanted to go to the movies to watch something, and that was one of the only ones I hadn't seen, so, and I wanted to see a horror movie. I'm a horror whore. But yeah, I went and saw it. It was nice seeing Sam again. It was nice seeing Tara again. Since I've seen the fifth one, I've grown to love Jenna Ortega, and so I had to rewatch the fifth one. But yep, I enjoy anything she's in now. So I have so many. I think I finally realized why I don't like the Scream franchise. But first off, I'll kind of give a synopsis. Honestly, there's not really a synopsis for this one if you've seen the fifth one. It's pretty much the same exact thing. Same characters, Sam and Tara are pretty much stalked by ghost killers, or Ghostface. And that's literally it. That's the entire movie. So I can't really spoil it when it comes to that. Get more into it though. Characters, I mean, I enjoy Sam, I enjoyed Tara, but mostly I enjoyed the relationship with each other. I love that sister bond they have, how protected they are of each other. I think I enjoyed their relationship more in the fifth one, I feel, because it felt newer and it was more interesting, I think. But they were the best part of this one, number 6. They were like the only two I really enjoyed from this movie. Even Mindy, I couldn't enjoy because she literally has no personality other than being a horror fan. Literally, all her lines are spouting horror tropes, or she spent like 5 minutes going off about like who the ghost killer could possibly be, you know, going through each person in the movie, essentially, and then what their motives would be. And so that it felt like they were like throwing ideas at the wall and seeing what stuck. It just felt very disappointing because her character, I guess I enjoy character driven horror movies, and this very much isn't really a character driven horror movie. We really, except for maybe like Sam and Tara, where we try to see some of their trauma from the previous one, it still felt very much, all the characters felt very empty. All the other ones, they felt like they're there to be there. Tara has this dude she's crushing on that is in the movie. We don't really get much backstory. We don't get much personality with him. There's the dude that Sam's hooking up with, once again, doesn't have much personality. He's just there to be there. There's Mindy's girlfriend, which I guess, you know, they had to kill her off because why not kill off the queer character, but none of the, you know, neither of the dudes are dating the main chicks, I guess. Which, that alone pissed me off because just the way they did it, because they have to do this like, ghost killer broke into Tara's apartment, and so they have to put a ladder across and get across to the other apartment, which was giving me flashbacks or deja vu. I don't know if it's happened in another movie, but or maybe I saw the trailer for 6, and not knowing. I might have seen it in theaters, and that's why I remember it from. Mindy's girlfriend gets like stabbed in the stomach badly, and instead of letting her go first because she's less likely to be able to fight him off, they literally leave her to go last. And of course she gets fucking killed. And I was so fucking mad. Pretty much. Literally. Oh, there was Kirby. She was cute. Oh, very hot actually. She had the leather jacket and the hair. She was hot. But I haven't seen the fourth one. I think that's when she first appears. So I didn't really have much connection to her other than she's hot. So even her was making me hard because I did attempt to try to watch it a second time in theaters. I could not make it through. I only made it like halfway and then I just left because I was not getting any enjoyment. Even the women weren't hot enough to make me keep my interest in this movie, so I just left. And so, what else? I mean, let's be honest. When it comes to the Scream franchise, the main focus is the killers. It's always about who are the killers. Well, the killers in this movie ends up being the family of Richie from the fifth one, Sam's boyfriend. Which irritated me watching it a second time because it started raising questions. I haven't seen the fifth one since I saw it in theaters, but how the fuck did she not know who his family was? Did he not tell her anything at all about their family? How long were they dating that she did not know anything about his family? She didn't know his father was a cop. She didn't know she didn't know he had like 2 siblings, a guy and a girl. Did she not see any pictures of them at all? How did she not know anything about his family that would raise questions when she meets them all in the 6th movie? They were main characters in the movie, and she doesn't know who the hell they are. Maybe they explained it in the monologue scene at the very end, but I left before that, and the first time I watched it. I think I've come to realize that when it comes to... It happens a lot in horror movies, but also other movies as well. When they do this really info dump when it comes to the villains, when they're just monologuing for 5 minutes, I think I have a hard time processing that. My brain just won't absorb all that information at one time. And so I end up like zoning out for a lot of it. And it's possible I just completely missed them when they explained it, but still, it was just kind of frustrating me. Also something else that I questioned. So, I can't remember her name, the redhead, the girl, the one of the Ghostface killers. She apparently died during the movie. The Ghostface killed her. How did they not notice that a body of a dead girl disappears? I mean, yeah, he's a cop, but did he like fool the entire the department? Are they all in on it? Is this what the next movie is going to be? The entire police department is like Ghostface killers? I don't know how they are able to explain away why this girl suddenly, her body just disappears. And of course, nothing on the news that would tip off Sam or Tara that maybe she's the killer. Also, Richie had like this theater full of all this like memorabilia of all the Ghostface killers all the way back to the first one. Shit that I don't think you have access to unless you're literally, a cop. You're have connections in the cop department or police department, because a lot of that shit you'd think that is only available in like evidence, what is it, evidence locker. So that was something else. Why didn't that tip off Sam and Tara? Yeah, that was pretty much my thoughts just on a lot of the movie. I mean, there were some actors that showed up that surprised me. There was, what was her name? Samara? Is that her name? She appears in Ready or Not. I loved her in that. I was kind of pissed that they killed her off so quickly. I was absolutely shocked when Graydon showed up, and he ended up being one of the great Ghostface killers. I don't know. I think I subconsciously realized his voice when he was talking on the phone, but I didn't realize it until he took off the mask. But I was kind of like shocked and kind of chuckled a little bit because I'm so used to him from Willow as being this really shy dude. So, and of course, Spider showed up. I did not know that the actor who plays Spider from Avatar 2 showed up in this movie. I can't remember what his name is. I think it might be Jack something. But my God, I did not recognize him. Obviously, I know like Avatar 2 was filmed years ago, and so he's obviously older now, but still, he looks so different. And so I was kind of shocked when I realized that that's who it was. What else? Was there anybody? I mean, I did like Gail's character. I mean, she's kind of annoying throughout the 5th and 6th, but I will say she put up a fucking fight. I mean, I guess it's a good thing she, kept fit so that she could, keep up with the keep ahead of the ghost face killer, when he's trying to kill her. So I did enjoy that part. And, I'm glad she didn't die, even though she can be annoying sometimes. I think that was pretty much it. It was just... I just don't think these are my kind of movies, because I think they don't focus on character development. They don't focus on plot. It's all about this kind of like whodunit. It's all about who's the, Ghostface killer. Who's going to be the Ghostface killer next? And that's literally this entire franchise. And I think that's why I don't like it. It's just, it tries to be smart in that it knows all these like horror tropes, but also it doesn't do anything more. It doesn't focus on developing the characters so that you can really have this deep connection with them. It doesn't really focus a really integral plot that would make it interesting, I guess, to watch again. I don't know. I'll probably watch the seventh one if there's nothing else to watch when it comes around. And if Jenna Ortega and Melissa is the one, the girl who plays Sam, they show up in the next one, then I'll probably show up. Because they're hot. So, I'm so basic. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say about this movie. So, if you like this movie, if there's like something I didn't mention, as to why I didn't like it, that you think I will change my mind, leave it down in the comments, because I enjoy hearing other people's thoughts, because sometimes I don't think of something that someone else does and it changes my like perspective of a movie or a book. So yeah, that's about it. So if you did like this movie review, give it a like, subscribe to get notification for all the videos I'll be doing. You guys have a nice night. Stay safe out there. I'll talk to you later.